Jason McNair, your Strengthening Churches missionary, and I want to welcome you to the annual meeting. And thank you for allowing me to come and share a little bit about what is happening over the last year. And as a way of introduction, I want to introduce you to a game. Here is a quarter challenge. I want you to put a quarter in a bank every time somebody uses the word COVID-19, coronavirus, or unprecedented times. We can give that offering to the York-Dillman State Missions offering. I have a feeling that we might have a record year by the time this meeting is over. Our theme verse for this year is James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. It says, "Consider it great joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you experience various trials, because you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance." I believe our faith has been tested over this last year, especially since March. I count it a joy to have served you these past 11 years. And your missionary staff these past few months has been asked to pivot much of our ministry assignments. We focus now on equipping our churches to navigate these difficult days and unprecedented times. In all seriousness, we have great news to share. Our churches are still continuing to meet. Many of them have been able to utilize creative resources to gather via virtual, like some of you are doing on YouTube right now, and also through Zoom meetings, being able to log in and interact with one another face to face. One challenge that I think many of our churches are struggling with, though, is getting their groups started again. I'm excited to say that our churches are mostly equipped for worship, but their group gatherings have not come to pre-COVID levels. This could get old really fast. Our vacation Bible schools continued to meet even in the midst of all of this. And excitingly, this was our first year that we did a virtual vacation Bible school for our Hispanic churches on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Those videos are still available if your church wants to participate. I'm also excited to let you know that our Vacation Bible School and Sunday School training teams are still preparing for the future and equipping one another to equip the churches to more effectively do their groups ministries. Those trainings are going to look differently than they have before, many of them being available virtually through an on-demand service. Our partnership with the Georgia Baptist Mission Board is making available their Spark Conference that took place on August 28th. At that event, 52 training event breakouts took place and were pre-recorded. Those breakouts are going to be available to our churches across Utah-Idaho anytime that your church wants to be trained in a given area of ministry. There were specific trainings available for Vacation Bible School, kids ministry, adult ministry, parking lot ministry, deacon work, and any other area of church life that you can think of. Those training videos are available by contacting me, and I will give you a link to the entire Spark library. We also can meet together via Zoom. So if you would like a consultation with your church and discuss how you might be able to either relaunch or strengthen your existing group ministries, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would gladly train your team via a conference call, either in person if you are comfortable with it, or via a web conference online. I want to close my time with you today and let you know how much I appreciate two dear friends, Jerry and Bonnie Martin. I'm going to miss them as a partner in ministry here on our staff. They have been great friends, and I have learned a great deal about evangelism and sharing the gospel in my world and in my community through their ministry. I'm grateful that they are still going to be in the area, and we're going to continue to utilize their expertise. But I will miss seeing them on a weekly basis in our chapels and in our staff meetings. I would ask that you would pray for these two wonderful servants of the Lord as they move on to this next chapter of their life and ministry. I pray that God will bless you as this convention continues, and as we gather, we pray for a day when we can all gather in person and hug a neck and shake a hand like we did before. May God bless you and your churches.